Hey, welcome back. So, we're on our way to the sewers. So we can go ahead and go to the Ebony Barracks and just go on our way. Last video I was talking about the different choices of picking attacks, and I was talking about converting things around. But, what was I gonna say? There are quite a few different builds, and so building a character is, I don't know where I'm going with this, so I'm going to change the subject. So, in case, I'm not asking for sympathy points here, but for the past couple days, I had actually injured my finger, and so it was due to dehydration. Basically, the skin on my finger was really close to my veins, I guess, because there was no water in there, so it wasn't like poofed up like it normally is. Anyways, and with my mouse it's textured, so it ended up causing me quite a bit of pain. It was hard to play anything. It's really annoying. And so doing videos at the time was kind of not like how it normally is for me, which is not so bad. But doing this and playing games like I like doing was a heavy requirement, and it was just because I wasn't drinking water. So you guys must definitely make sure you drink water. Don't do things like I do. It's not very smart. Okay. Okay, we can go ahead and go back to the encampment here, but instead I'm going to go back here and grab this waypoint from the library. Based on the map shape, it's generally speaking just like from here where you enter, it's usually right around here on this side. I don't think it's ever on this side, but it's usually around here, so it might be further. Sometimes I've seen it farther up, but I've never not seen it on the right hand side of the map. And so we're gonna grab that waypoint really quickly. Or no, I wouldn't say really quickly, but we're gonna grab it, and then we're gonna grab the plum from here, which is the last item he wants. Fairbanks, the guy who we killed in Act 1. And the point of that is to, I think he wants it to come back. Oh, that was lying. That was not right. Yeah, I think he's using it to come back to life, if I remember correctly. I don't know. He was interesting, but it wasn't something I necessarily want to, like, constantly be on about. Like I said, lore. It was good lore. This game has good lore, interesting lore, but I don't think most people care about it, and so I'm not going to spend time on it. But if you want to look into it and read it, it's there. It's very good. Lots of dark stuff. Although apparently they did make it a little bit less dark. I mean, apparently the very beginning zone originally had dead babies on it. Little guys did babies. So they took a game that was like 99% dark or 100% dark and made it that much lighter. They made it like 1% less dark. I don't know. You can still see all sorts of other stuff, so I mean in the game anyway, so it's like I guess that is one point to be kind of limiting on, because That's one of the point where it's like, okay, this is a little bit too far. But I mean, they've got all the naked statues. Which I find fine. This game's not meant for kids. I also don't mark it as made for kids when I make a YouTube video on it, so I mean, you know, personally, I think that you know, at certain age points, you know, even if you're a kid, you should. I mean, we see art galleries and stuff like that, and a lot of these people, all they do come to life. Where's that fucking waypoint? Yeah, the art galleries, you know, you end up seeing a lot of nudity in it anyways, so it's like, okay. And it's not like it's presented in a perverse way, so. Anyways, the point is that yeah, they did that, and then they apparently also changed one of the things the witch used to say, and that she used to basically said, you know what, they were right. If only they weren't cowards and followed through with what they said. Instead, you burned my home, so now I burnt your children, or not burnt your children, but basically killed your children. So, you know, one of those old folk tales of witches taking people's children and burning them or killing them or whatever. And I don't know if she was like, I don't know, what you consider evil beforehand. But, you know, at least we know that she stole children, I guess. Yeah. Let's see, okay, we found the plum there. Where is the... Is it just... This is another map I'm not super familiar with, just because most of the time, except for the first time I run through here to get the labyrinth part, and getting through the pair one time on each playthrough, I pretty much ignore it. Also, you do have to come through here to go to the end area, but I ignore it most of the time. Whatever I can about it, just because it's like, it's kind of a massive map. And it's a little bit annoying to do. Oh, it was right here. I should have just gone up. Okay, we're gonna go back. And then we're gonna turn this in. Should give us a book for skill points, which we can use to, oh wait, no, it gives us skills. Okay, now we got Tectonic Slam. Now I can use Tectonic Slam, so I don't have to use this no shadow anymore, because I feel like using, we talked about it already, I want to use Tectonic Slam. Wait, is Tectonic Slam, so, okay, okay, I can use a sword with it, okay, good. I got that 6 link, and it's like, swords, yes. Okay, and I'm looking for 4 links and upgrades to my gear, because I am level 31, and I should be able to find something. So here's a 4 link that's level 23. Might be able to roll something good with that. And then we have this here helmet. It's an upgrade helmet. So I'm gonna have that, do a little bit of just kind of hopeful crafting. And then instead of this Tectonic Slam, I'm going to use the one that I have in my bags, which is dropped on a different character. It's actually got +8 to it. It's not a lot of boost, but it's something. Yeah, +8. Ooh. So much better. Earthshine. Okay. Also soon, once I level 33, I can finally go through the labyrinth and pick an ascendancy. I'm gonna go, I believe I mentioned this before, I'm going with the Juggernaut ascendancy. It's tanky and gets lots of endurance points. Endurance charges. That one. And endurance charges will allow for this one to get powered up a lot. not this one. Tectonic Slam. Yeah, this one. See, increased area effect. More area, more branching fissures, and per endurance charge. And that's great. It makes bigger area, more fire booms. That's what I want. Now let's see what kind of instances do I have. I think I've also missed instances before. Essences in general, unless they're like these higher level 60 ones, I just kind of throw on them on anything to try to roll stats. Let's see. Ooh, that is much better than this one. Oh my goodness. Lucky day. I mean, I wouldn't say it's too much luck. It's actually not that great of stats. Although that 20% increased movement speed is actually a really, really good stat to get. I only have 12 of these. You know what? I forgot to. This is something you should remember to do. Because if you do, I have a lot of armor scraps, so it's not so bad. But this way you only increase it by 1%. And so it takes 20 of them, but this way, if you do it as a normal item, it upgrades it by 5 per click. So you get a lot more value out of it. Also, I was using another belt last time, and I did roll this one before I started the last video. And I got a different ring, and I crafted a life on it because the other one was just kind of... And this did its job in the beginning, but I don't really need it anymore. And let's see. I'm going ahead and roll this. One of these. I don't suggest doing this because it's kind of it's a waste like that. That's a waste. Don't do it again. Don't do it. However, let me see. I have 2 prefixes on the and 2 suffixes. Oh, okay. Anyways, what this means though is that I can take it to this here, to my hideout, and roll on it some life. Rolling stuff does have lower requirements limits, so for example, if I roll this, I'm not going to use it anymore. But I'm really close to leveling, so I might as well set it on the one alteration orb. It's not waiting that much of a level to just so that way I use this one, have it now. It's not that big a deal. So I'll roll that. We're doing life. It's kind of a medium roll. It's not the best, but it works. Put this away. Cards, yep. Okay, gonna vendor. This. Oh, currency. Alright, so we're gonna keep that here. And we're going to go to the docks really quick and turn this in. Get a ring, because that's what he offers for this. So again, it's not a fantastic reward, but it's something, especially if you are kind of looking for something for around your level. And he explodes into a bunch of things because what he did was against the gods. Okay, more like it's just didn't do what he thought it was going to do. I don't remember the actual lore behind it. But it didn't work. He didn't know what he was doing. This is it's not giving me any of the attack, but it gives me a lot of extra life and some fire res. If you were to get any type of resistance right now, or be looking to get any, I would suggest looking for fire res because of what comes up in Act 4. There's a boss section where everything's on fire, and if you don't have any fire res, you're going to have a tough time. Okay. The Crest Nara's Temple. I'm going to input my point. here. And then I'm going to end the video. Next time we're going to the Nars's temple. And fight a boss. Okay.